Paul Benedict. Dear audience, Paul Benedict is a US actor who played the number Panthers on the public broadcasting service children's TV shows Sesame Street as well as Quickly Neighbor Harry Bentley on the CBS sitcom The Jeffersons. He was died on 1st December and he was 70 years old. Claude Jade. Claude Jade is a French actress whose films include Stolen Kisses, Bad and Bold, and Love on the Run. He was died on 1st December and he was 58 years old. Stephen Garapelli. Stephen Garapelli is a French jazz violinist who played with jazz greats including Duke Ellington and Oscar Peterson. He was died on 1st December due to hernia surgery operations and he was 89 years old. Scott Weiland. Scott Weiland was a US singer known best as the lead vocalist of the rock band Stone Temple Pilots. He was died on 3rd December and he was 48 years old. Ian McLagan. Ian McLagan was a British keyboardist who played with such groups as the Rolling Stones and the Small Faces. He was died on 3rd December and he was 69 years old. Richard Hunter. Dear audience, Richard Hunter was a US actor who appeared on Kojak and The Big Bang Theory. He was died on 3rd December and he was 70 years old. David Robinson. David Robinson was Doug's most wanted co-star. He worked closely with Doug the Bounty Hunter. He was died on November 2022. Aline Kominsky. Aline Kominsky was a pioneer of women's underground comics. She was born in 1948 and he was died on November 2022. She created comics alongside her husband Robert Crumb. Brad William Henke. Brad William Henke was born in 1966. He was Orange is the New Black star. He had a recurring role in Dexter, Lost and Justified. He was died on November 2022. Gaylord Perry was a Hall of Fame pitcher. He was known for the spitball. He was died on November 2022 and he was born in 1938. John Haddle. John Haddle was born in 1940 and he was died on November 2022. John Haddle, Cargill's quarterback. He was a star of the University of Kansas team, named Player of the Country. Christine McVie. Christine McVie, Fleetwood Mac singer-songwriter. She wrote Don't It Stop and Little Lies. Christine McVie was born in 1943 and he was died on November 2022. Robert Silverstein. Robert Silverstein was a leader in American disability rights. He was called the Architect of the ADA. He was died on November 2022. Hiroshi Miyamura. Hiroshi Miyamura was died on November 2022 and he was born in 1925. He was a Medal of Honor recipient. He was Korean War hero. Bob Dole was a politician who represented Kansas as a Republican in the U.S. Senate from 1969 to 1996 and ran for president against Democrat Bill Clinton in 1996. He was died on 5th December and he was 98 years old. Chuck Williams. Chuck Williams was a U.S. businessman who founded Williams Sonoma. He was died on 5th December and he was 100 years old. Nelson Mandela. Dear audience, Nelson Mandela is a South African anti-apartheid activist and the first black president of South Africa. He was died on 5th December and he was 95 years old. Dave Brubeck, US jazz pianist and composer who was a leader in the cool jazz movement, and he was known for the song Take 5, dies while on his way to a cardiology appointment. He was died on 5th December and he was 91 years old. Don Meredith. Dear audience, US NFL quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys who became a popular announcer on Monday Night Football. He was died on 5th December due to brain bleed and he was 72 years old. Nana Foch. Nana Foch is a Dutch-born US actress who appeared in An American in Paris and Mahogany. He was died on 5th December, complications of a blood disorder, and he was 84 years old. Fritz Philips. Fritz Philips is a Dutch board chairman of the Philips Electronics Company who was held for saving 382 Jews during the Nazi occupations of the Netherlands in World War II. He was died on 5th December and he was 100 years old. Kirstie Alley. Kirstie Alley, two-time Emmy-winning actor. Kirstie Alley, widely known for her role as Rebecca Howe on Cheers, died after a battle with cancer at 71 years old. On December 5th, her children confirmed her death via statement shared on Alley's Twitter and Instagram account. Bob McGrath. Bob McGrath, actor, musician, and children's author. Dear audience, Bob McGrath, best known for being one of the first regular characters on Sesame Street, died on December 4. He was 90 years old. His family confirmed in a Facebook post. Frank Vallelonga Jr. Actor Frank Vallelonga Jr., who appeared in Green Book and The Sopranos, was found dead outside of a factory in the Bronx on November 28. Deadline confirmed on December 1st. He was 60 years old. A cause of death that not yet been revealed. Johnny Hallyday. Johnny Hallyday was a French singer who was known as the Elvis Presley of France. He was died on 6 December 2022 and he was 74 years old. Cat Williamson. Cat Williamson, US character actress known best for her role on Ellen. She was died on 6 December and she was 82 years old. Lois Weldon. Lois Weldon is a US actor known for appearing in Andy Warhol films. He was died on 6 December due to stroke complications and he was 78 years old. Image. Cliff Image was a character actor known for his roles in Payday and Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. He was died on Monday, November 28, 2022 and died from lung cancer at the age of 85. Cliff Image made his movie debut in 1969's Gally Gally that starred Beau Bridges. His best-known role may be as the Drive Chicago in the 1973 film Payday, where he drove around a honky-tonk singer played by Rip Torn. Jim Stewart. Jim Stewart was a record producer who co-founded the iconic Memphis label Stax Records. He was died on 5th December 2022 and died of the age of 92. Stewart played fiddle in a Memphis country music group, the Canyon Cowboys, before starting his own record label in 1957, Satellite Records. His sister, Stelly Axton, went into business with him and they renamed their company with the first letters of their two last names, Stax. They set up shop in a defunct South Memphis movie theater, the Capitol Theater. Around the same time, Stewart discovered a love for R&B music and they began recording R&B artist almost exclusively. Kirstie Alley. Kirstie Alley was an actress who starred on TV in Cheers and Veronica Closet as well as in movies including Look, Who is Talking and Drop Dead Gorgeous. She was died on 5th December 2022 and cause of death is cancer and she was 71 years old. Ali made her features films debut in 1981's Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, playing Spock's Vulcan Portage Savick. She went on to star in the short-lived TV series Nick Bollettieri. Nick Bollettieri was a pioneering tennis coach who worked with many top pro players including Andre Agassi and Monica Seles. He was died on Sunday, December 4, 2022 and he was 98 years old and cause of death is cancer and city in Florida. Nick Bollettieri was a pioneering tennis coach who worked with some of the best players ever. He was not a top tennis player but became a tennis coach and dropped out of law school to focus on the career. He started the Nick Bollettieri Tennis Academy in 1971 in Bradenton, Florida. The academy and boarding school trained promising junior tennis players from all over. His academy turned out many legendary best pro players including Andre Agassi, Monica Seles, and Jim Courier. Venus and Serena Williams worked with him at the academy along with Maria Sharapova and Mary Paris. Gary Friedkin. Gary Friedkin was an actor who played Clarence the cook on Happy Days and starred in the films Young Doctors in Love. He was died on Friday, December 2, 2022 and cause of death is complications of COVID-19. He was 70 years old. Gary Friedkin was a little person who had a big career in Hollywood. Originally from Youngstown, Ohio, he was a natural-born musician who played drums and piano. He went out to Los Angeles to pursue a music career and became an actor when a producer approached him at a Little People's conventions, and he won a role in the films Under the Rainbow with Chevy Chase and Carrie Fisher. Al Strobel was an actor who was best known for his role as Phillips Gerald, the one-armed man, on the cult TV series Twin Peaks. He was died on Friday, December 2, 2022 and he was 83 years old. Al Strobel was an actor who starred on the cult TV series Twin Peaks. He lost his left arm in an auto accident at the age of 17. He starred as Phillips Gerald, the one-armed man, on the David Lynch series Twin Peaks. He was in the pilot and appeared in 10 episodes of the original series. His character was remembered for reciting an ominous poem where he said, "Fire walk with me." He also played the role in the future movie Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me, and came out of retirement to play the role one more time in the Showtime series revival, Twin Peaks The Return. While most of his roles were in the Twin Peaks universe, he also appeared in the 2001 movie Ricochet River. Jim Colby. Jim Colby was a Republican who represented Arizona in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1985 until 2007. He was died on December 3, 2022 and he was 80 years old. After serving in the U.S. Navy during the Vietnam War, Colby began his political career in 1996 in the Arizona Senate. He served in the state Senate until 1982 when he resigned to seek national office. Tough Colby lost his first national elections. He won in 1984 and began representing Arizona's 5th district. He was reselected 10 times later representing the 8th district after resigning. Ursula Hedden. Ursula Hedden was a professional wrestler who starred on Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, also known as Glow, as Babe the Form's daughter. She was died on December 2022, and cause of death is cancer, and he was 56 years old. Hedden was a model and pageant winner before joining Glow in 1986, first wrestling under the ring named the Princess of Darkness. She became most famous in the show's third season as Babe the Form's daughter. In a country girl's costumes of super shorts, cut-off jeans and a crop top, she wrestled in a tag team with Becky Mollin 1963 to 2020, who portrayed Sally the Form's daughters. Hedden also wrestled under the ring named Donna Matrix. Bob McGrath. Bob McGrath was one of the original human cast member of Sesame Street and appeared on the children's TV classic for more than 45 years. He was died on December 4, 2022, and he was 90 years old. Before joining Sesame Street, McGrath was a featured tenor on Sing Along with Mitch, the 1960s sing-along show when Sesame Street launched in 1969. McGrath joined the cast playing Bob Johnson, the music teacher. He was one of the 4 non-Muppet characters at the time of the show's debut, and he remained with Sesame Street until the show was retooled in Street. David Robinson. David Robinson worked with Dog the Bounty Hunter and co-starred on his TV series Dog Most Wanted. He was died on Wednesday, November 30, 2022, and he was 50 years old. Robinson appeared on Dog's Most Wanted with his ex-wife Rainey Robinson, known as Jane Bond. Allen. Dick Allen was a legendary slugger for the Phillies and White Sox who was 7-time All-Star. He was died on 7 December and he was 78 years old. Ken Weatherwax. Ken Weatherwax was a US actor known best for his iconic role as Pugsley on the sitcom The Addams Family. He was died on 7 December and he was 59 years old. Jenny Lee Gone. Jenny Lee Gone was a US dancer and actress who danced on screen with Fred Astaire and Bill Robinson. She was died on 7 December and she was 96 years old. Mitchell Nesmith. Mitchell Nesmith is a singer, guitarist and songwriter with the Monks and the First National Band. He was died on 10 December and he was 78 years old. Tommy Tenney Lister. Dear audience, Tommy Tenney Lister was an actor known for his roles in Friday and The Dark Knight. He was died on 10 December and he was 62 years old. Carol Sutton. Carol Sutton was an actress known for roles in movies and TV shows including Steel Magnolias and Queen's Sugar. She was died on 10 December and she was 76 years old. Dear audience, Brad William Henke. Deadline reported that the Orange is the New Black alum died in his sleep. A cause of death was not revealed at the time and he was died on yesterday. Brad was an incredibly kind man of joyous energy. Henke manager Matt Del Piano said in a December 1st statement to media, "A very talented actor. He loved being a part of this community and we loved him back. Our thoughts are with his wife and family." Alan Tudyk. Canadian actor best known for his role as the father on the 1980s sitcom Growing Pains. He was died on 13 December and he was 69 years old. Russell Hoban. Russell Hoban is a US author known best for writing the Frances series of books for children, A Bargain for Frances, and the novel Ridley Walker. He was died on 13 December, and he was 86 years old. Richard Holbrooke. Richard Holbrooke, influential U.S. diplomat who served as the ambassador to the United Nations, dies after undergoing surgery, and he was died on 13 December. He was 69 years old.